So if you've been following me, you know that I made this 3D printed catapult. I've got a few different designs. And if you go look at my short, you kind of see what happened to this first one. It just absolutely fell apart as I was putting it together. And this pin on all of the designs has actually been probably one of my biggest issues. So I eventually, you'll see here in a minute, had to change the pin quite a bit to keep it from breaking. This is obviously a silk filament. This is silk PLA. And as one of the commenters suggested, you know, the silk is actually a weaker filament. I switched over to PETG for the newer prints. And I also am obviously not using a silk one. I don't even know if they make silk PETG. I mean, let me know if you've ever seen that. But I made quite a few adjustments on this. So unfortunately, I can't demonstrate how it works on this gold one. But basically what it was doing is it was just going like an inch in front of it. And that was as far as it launched the actual ping pong ball. So I was like, okay, probably need to make the arm longer. So in order to fit on the 3D printer, what I did is I printed it in 2 parts. And then you can kind of see, it's pretty tight, but you can see it just kind of slides in there. I had some issues with the bridging. I even tried to fine tune it, but it works well enough. And then now it's got a full length arm, which fires the ping pong ball way further. But I ran into a new issue with this design, which is when you wanted to actually launch this, like give it some power. I mean, it's cool that it lands like that, but it's flipping over, and that is not an intended part of the design. So I went ahead and made another design after this one, where I added this kind of just lip right here. And that'll hopefully keep it from flipping over, or at least, you know, launching itself as much. So you can see I can hit it pretty hard and it'll stay upright. I mean, it did bounce there, but I mean, for the most part, it stayed upright. And pretty consistently I can hit it without flipping over. And if you can hit the ball pretty dang hard, and it'll launch it pretty far all the way across the room. So anyways, let me know what you think of this design. I've got the STL files up on my Etsy store. I do post quite a few of my designs for free. The ones though that take like a couple weeks of testing and printing, I tend to try and post them for just a cheap price on Etsy. I might start a Patreon, or if there's another service that would be a better place for me to sell print files on, let me know. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. I really want to make a version of this that is made out of 3D printed wood. And I do have some of that on my shelf. So when I get a chance, I might try and make a video of that.